In this video, we have the 14 strongest European coastal powers battling out for the New World, including North and South America. And if I were them, I would get there as quickly as possible because Europe is so crowded, it's gonna be chaos. We even have some modded civs like Napoleon and Belgium and Austria to add to that unpredictability. Especially with my advanced AR mod, I don't know what's gonna happen. Alright, we start off in the ancient era, and Belgium, a nation that has been tried to be divided up by both France and Germany several times, is taking its revenge. Belgium have somehow already taken Paris from Napoleon, and what I love about what they're doing is they kind of know they can't push more, so they're just super fortifying up Paris. It's going to be impossible for Napoleon to take back. This is some kind of elaborate troll from Belgium, because I don't think they have actually any more plans, but it's a good play. Oh no, Napoleon's in trouble here. He's fighting two fronts with Philip as well. And he has a backup plan to use his soothsayer to cause a flood. I like it. Being France on this map is tough. Yep, and after they take Marseille, immediate fortification with walls and about 5 crossbowmen. At the moment, Elizabeth is very far behind on cities and yields because, frankly, she doesn't have much land with Scotland taking it all up. But what she has done is built Venetian Arsenal for double ships, and if this can give her control of the British Channel and all of the Atlantic, she could get her settlers to the New World without them being interrupted. Yep, so at the moment Germany, with the Hansa commercial hub combo, is in the science lead, Poland a close second, followed by Spain, Norway, then Victoria, and then Sweden. Let's see how things could change with the wars going on. Germany have just used their massive tech advantage over the Netherlands to do a timing push with pikemen and quadriremes, and there's nothing they can do. They just don't have the production from those Hansas to keep up, and they only have 3 cities compared to Germany's like 7. Well, I said have 3 cities, but yeah, no, not anymore, unfortunately. Oh dear. Big global emergency against Germany. That's never happened before. Oh wow, there's a complete total French Empire collapse here, and Philip is really taking advantage of it. And Belgium. Paris. Wow, and Vicky has so many boats, caravels and quadriremes everywhere. And she has already settled the New World. Wow, I hope England's using their new scientific prowess to give people in Bristol sun cream, because my god, they're going to need it. It rains every day here. Poor old Napoleon. If there is one thing we have learned, though, about Napoleon in history, is that he will never give up. Never exile him to an island, because he might come back. One city challenge Austria is just holding on. Please, someone bring a melee unit, I beg. Portugal, not far behind Vicky. Whilst this Congo-Mali forever war rages on, it looks like Sicily have sneaked in probably the worst located city I've ever seen. Interestingly, Barbarossa's invasion of the Netherlands, taking out most of their productive capacity and cities, has resulted in an emergency on all sides. He's being attacked by Belgium, Poland, and the Danish, and the little resistance that the Netherlands have left with the 13-turn pikemen. I don't think it's going to do that much, but every little helps. And they just don't seem to have the army for defensive capabilities. They've got a very offensive army. Lots of catapults, lots of pikemen, lots of light and heavy cavalry, but just no good range units to defend. I can only see 1 or 2 crossbowmen, and that's it. They're in real trouble. Looks like history's repeating itself, because Barbarossa, as the Holy Roman Emperor himself, has been so obsessed with the prestige of taking the Netherlands, he's forgotten to build defences for when the whole world attacks him afterwards. Poland is not messing around. They might just get their revenge here. Napoleon now lives on a boat. The world is starting to change. Industrial zones are being built. But not as much down here, where there seems to be just a forever war of catapults. The Sicilian desert. Just like home, although albeit with more sand and less pasta, unfortunately. How that happened is the biggest mystery of the game so far, and probably the most impressive feat, to be fair. Not gonna lie, it looks like Napoleon really did underestimate and not expect the Spanish Inquisition, because they are here and they've taken all the cities. And with the size of his empire, Philip really is in the lead now as well. 40 techs researched. Pretty good on this super crowded map. Talking of crusades, meanwhile Harold has actually been busy invading Sweden with the crusade belief, and you guessed it, the AI's favorite religion, warrior monks. Promoted warrior monks though, what can I say? You see, I thought Joao and Philip were at war here, but it turns out they're not actually at war. They're in this kind of, they don't like each other, but they've got open borders and they're going through each other's lands. Whilst we're at it though, of course Joao has about 50,000 traders. This is completely ridiculous. And he probably has like 90% of the world's gold per turn. Yeah, good luck Christina trying to defend against all those promoted berserkers and crossbowmen and catapults and warrior monks and knights that all have crusade. Yeah, no way. Oh look, how fitting. Vicky has built Ursa Ryan's favourite wonder, Oxford University. Doesn't get much better than this. Now Mussolini, it looks like he's just as about incompetent as he was in real life. He's still trying to rebuild that Italian navy though. One quadrime at a time. Maybe we'll get there eventually. I think even Rapa Nui will probably beat him to settling a second city by the looks of it. And they're on normal bonuses, not deity. Prince difficulty Mapuche is trying for a culture victory. We'll see how that goes. And the Polish war continues, and Jadwiga has taken one of the two Berlins. Why there are two Berlins, God knows. God knows. And now the second Berlin has been taken, and the Netherlands have been given a second city in Rotterdam that will probably rebel in 5 turns. For the Netherlands, it's not looking good, bruv, I have to say. Sorry, Zondaskind, if you're watching. I think Age of Steam now has more cities in New England than they do in the UK. This could be game-changing for them. Let's just hope there aren't any accidents involving tea and harbours. That wouldn't be good. And Bristol's already preparing its flood defences. Fair enough. I guess that's Age of Steam's tactic, is flood the world, but be prepared yourself. When everyone else has just discovered gunpowder. I sense a big battle between the English, the Spanish, the Norwegians and the Polish. Victoria is determined to take Brussels. And for some reason, Germany's even brought builders with them as well. I'm not sure what they're for. New tactic, perhaps. Have a look at Pontevedra. Galicia have beat Portugal to these 9 food, 9 production forest fire tiles. I am very impressed. And they're only on Prince difficulty. Oh dear. Venice is already sinking. Same goes for Age of Steam's tiles, but she's built flood barriers now, and so she's going to be okay. The tiles are not going to be lost permanently in the long term. The turn you put down that port city, trust me, 50,000 Portugal traders are coming your way, and there's nothing you can do to stop them. Doesn't matter if you're friends or enemies. Man's got more deals going on than Black Friday. Look at all these night cores. I mean, Belgium has to take advantage they put in Cav. But, I mean, when Victoria says she wants something, she doesn't waffle. Ah, it's killed me. And it looks like England's about to get Goddard as well. Space race already. Emergency against Vicky. And she got what she wanted, and now she's on to Paris. Oh, and she's given it back to Napoleon. I didn't expect this. Games are being played on a different level, apparently. So many levels, so little time. Including this 14 production industrial zone in the new wild city of Birmingham. Love this little nuclear sub base. And it's even quite near Cuba. And it's the annual spy meeting in Cusco. Why not, after all? Mapuche stole a bit of uncontested land down here. They've even managed to build like fleets of ships to invade Namadao. Rapa Nui is so beautiful, they've decided that they got to the beach and they're like, this is prime beachfront property, but you know what? We're gonna stick on our island anyway. Wow, so in the Victorian age in this world, France and most of Europe collapses to Philip and Vicky. Those nuclear submarine armadas as a result of the science from the New World are going to be unstoppable, and there's quite a few of them. Portugal is building anti-air guns in preparation. Yeah, that's a pretty good deterrent to being invaded by Vicky. I'll tell you what's an even better deterrent though, the Manhattan Project. Oh, Portugal has arrived in South America, but I feel like it is a bit too late. This is more like it though. Look at the power of the new world. People are going to start chanting USA in the comments now, I know. I am a quarter American, but I don't think I have a license to chant it. Boom, England victory. Yeah, this is my my smug face. But just before she wins, there has been a nuclear accident in Norfolk. GG. Let's have a look what the world looks like in the future. It's a changed world. Pantanao's looking better than ever though. Sicily knocked out of Europe, so sad, by Hannibal. But they're still in the Sahara, hanging on for dear life. I mean, like, the Incans have come all the way to try and kill them. Same with Portugal, Spain, and of course Mali. Crazy. In North America, there's a forever war with the Aztecs. Okay, Jesus Christ, don't get on Victoria's bad side. This is what happens. Just look at this empire, it's twice as big as the next biggest one. I guess it's realistic. And in this nuclear wasteland, there are 2 Berlins owned by Poland. I never expected this. And Cologne is being invaded by the Dutch, who have also been nuked to smithereens, so who knows what's going on. Yeah, and then Victoria didn't just claim the New World with like cities like Bristol and Hull. No, she claimed pretty much the entire world. And it all came down to one special wonder in one extra special industrial heartland in England. Thank you for watching, and you can probably see by my haircut changing 60 times that this took quite a while to make. So if you want more of these, please do subscribe and support the channel. Thank you very much, and see you next time.